what's your view on Bharti Airtel? Our viewer, they haven't given us their name. They want to know what's a good entry point for Bharti Airtel. They want to stay invested in the stock for about 12 to 18 months.
So, the stock has gone to, I think it's all-time high. So maybe entry level, you should check a technical level. But let me just say that it's a sector that I like. And within that sector, in a sense, we have only, we have Vodafone, we have Bharti Airtel, and we have Reliance, which is, meaning it's not a separate company yet, but that would be the third sort of big telecom player that we have. Just based on how much we are using our phones and what we are using them for, and where the pricing is, where it could go to, and that we will use more and more data on our phones. Everything points to this being a great sector to be invested in. So I would really leave entry levels to a technical. I mean, it's already gone up so much. I remember seeing this. I've been tracking this stock, I think, since it was 300 rupees. So it would be, I hold the stock also. So it's ridiculous for me to say what's a good level. I mean, I can't even think of it. So get a technical level, but it's a great sector to be a part of.
A great sector to be in, and you're personally invested in Bharti Airtel. But let's move on to the next question. Now, again, we don't have the name of the person who's given it. Requesting all the viewers to please write in your name with your questions so that we can attribute those questions to you. But we will still take this question because it's an important question to understand investing. Sharmila, I want you to take this question. So this person writes that they have 2 lakh rupees to invest. Do I put the entire lot in one stock or diversify 50,000 in 4 different stocks? My holding period is for the next 3 to 4 years. Which sectors should he look at for the next 3 to 4 years? Now, this is important to understand because for all the viewers, he's asking if he should be putting all his eggs in one basket or perhaps diversify his portfolio. Kindly shed some light on that.
So I always think it's a good idea to diversify because, there is a big argument on whether you should have a concentrated portfolio or you should have a diversified portfolio. But when you go for a concentrated portfolio, you're simply undertaking more risk because then you're definitely, it's like if that stock works for you, if it gives the kind of returns you're thinking of, then you will do much better than being in a diversified portfolio. But if you are in if that stock doesn't do well, then your exposure would be that much less. Also, I think you also need to address this from the larger perspective of what your overall portfolio size is. If your overall portfolio size is fairly large and 2 lakh rupees in a single stock is not going to make a dent.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.